We're in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Behind me is the BC Legislature buildings and also the 2022 Toyota Highlander Hybrid Bronze Edition that we'll be reviewing. This is one of the most English-flavored cities in North America. The word Highlander is tied to the rugged Highlands of Scotland. The 2022 fourth-generation Highlander has grown almost a foot in length from its introduction 22 years ago, has beautiful lines, and with 7 or 8 seats, it's an ideal choice for transporting a lot of people and cargo. Very smooth ride. It just sails along and it has a good feel on the road. The display is very easy to use, very intuitive. On the ferry ride to Vancouver Island, there happened to be a Cadillac Escalade alongside, clearly much larger and obviously a bigger challenge to drive. The Highlander Hybrid is a mid-size crossover SUV, so handles more like a car than an SUV truck, and has 3,500 pounds of towing capacity. Climbing aboard and exiting the Highlander is easier and more convenient than a truck-style SUV. The third row folds flat quickly to create a lot of cargo space. No problem fitting into parking places or even tight spots. A nice feature is the well-situated display essentials containing the speedometer, fuel gauge, efficiency measure, thermometer, and clock on the easy-to-read driver's display screen. Scrolling through the vehicle settings and readouts was simple. We're looking at kilometers because we're in Canada. Upon startup, a seatbelt status map appears to make sure that everyone is buckled up. The center stack screen was not a distraction like giant displays you see in other vehicles. There is plenty of storage space throughout the Highlander, along with cup holders, slots across the front dashboard, in the doors, and in the second row. USB ports were also plentiful. While waiting to catch our ferry back to the mainland, I showed off the power tailgate. The hybrid powertrain sets the Highlander apart. Under the hood, a 186 power, 2.5-liter dual overhead cam 4-cylinder engine with 2 electric motors and a separate rear electric motor that operates independently with no mechanical connection between the transmission and the rear wheels. A total of 243 horsepower. The battery pack is small enough to be under the second row seat, so it does not take up any cargo or passenger space. My 400-mile test drive delivered an impressive 37 miles per gallon, even with about 2/3 highway driving. The Bronze Edition exterior is windshield pearl and comes with 18-inch bronze wheels and nice bronze stitching on the seats and door trims. It also has high-output LED fog lights. There are 3 driving modes: Sport, Eco, and Normal. I stayed on Normal to more accurately measure fuel economy. The EV mode is for electric-only driving at low speeds and short distances. The Bronze Edition has comfortable second-row captain's chairs and pull-down window blinds for privacy and sunshade. The third row is easy to access and has good headroom, but the legroom is better suited for children as it's tight for adults. As you know, I always like to check to see if my golf clubs fit. Yes, behind the third row there's enough cargo space for a set of golf clubs. And another nice feature is the easy-to-operate panoramic moonroof. The Highlander Hybrid has 5 trim levels, starting at $40,890 US. That's $4,350 more than the gas-powered Highlander models. Add another $6,000 for this all-wheel drive Hybrid Bronze Edition, which starts at $46,815 in the US. This is Christie's Carriage House Pub in Victoria, BC, where my great-grandfather built carriages and was put out of business by the automobile industry. Ironically, today I'm doing car reviews. If you like this one, please subscribe. I'm Richard Saxton for Saxton on Cars.